A lot of good answers into the Jhin. I feel like NIP are trying to punish this Jhin selection early on in the draft. Rakan is the bane of this pick. Akali is the bane of this pick. But like you pointed out, there is some rough navigating for NIP in this early phase.
Their logo being white.
Yeah.
Could be the case. No support here as well. I mean, you know that the junglers are on the opposite side of the map. Aki having to immediately go into the bot side of LGD Youth and take their jungle camps. Shanji's going to teleport back into this, but there are 4 members from LGD. Let's see what they can do.
We're continuing to mirror the last time we saw this lane stop with Rectic. Good flash away from the deadly flourish. Does not get stunned up under the turret. Shanji putting a ton of work to at least use the turret as his ally best he can. Gets a huge Cole the Meek heal. Chips takes up the first turret shot. Finally, the first blood kill will come across to CC.
Ganked a little bit earlier on. We also got the bottom side scuttle, so its bottom lane is doing fine for themselves, as well as we're kind of looking at this. Wunai half HP though, and PPGod still has Ignite. I kind of foresee potentially NIP looking for something. You see this wave is stuck in a pretty tough spot here for the youth team of LGD, as they can't step up. It's frozen in front of the turret, and kind of see CC is on his way. He wants to try to make something happen.
Oh, but there's the Ignite channeled onto Wunai. The flash-piercing arrow. Leave gets the kill before the extra help even shows up from CC. Gets 2 of them. But now we're starting to really do the battle dances as Nuo trying to push off both Leave and PPGod. In goes the Azir, and there's the Shuriken shuffle from Ninefog. Foles throws Leave to the wolves. Masterful Azir gameplay to get a big kill back for NIP.
Man, Ninefog finding the gray window there, and it was very tight because during that time, Aki is doing his Raptors yet again. He actually gets level 6 during that play. If NIP were able to stall out on that Rift Herald versus LGD, there is a potential that they could actually make the turn happen. 11 or 15. Now Leave has no flash again. Uh-oh, buddy.
Curtain call advantage. The only ult on the table here is Chips. And he gets the crit shot on to PPGod, trying to protect Leave. Good setup, good execution.
Yeah, CC misses the flash Q, but it just does not matter. They're making this play on a Ninefog. I think this is really desperate.
Yeah, first Paranoia, but the Akali has more than enough damage. Doesn't even need to use the second bout of the perfect execution. We talk about how important Paranoia timings are. Absolute tank slapstick games versus each other. And also, just to be able to survive how burst-based Akali and Nocturne are, as another Shuriken shuffle comes out from Ninefog into the perfectly timed deadly flourish, and the Sand Soldiers are going to get it done. Ninefog really showing out on such a pocket Azir pick from him.
Unfortunately, didn't get a lot of time to shine on EDG last year. Got benched a couple times for the Snake and kind of contributed to some of EDG's roster woes, but he's had some really great performances on the few games we actually got to see from him, so I'm excited to see for NIP what exactly more they can get from them, as looks like they're going to push LGD off of the rest of these grubs, so it's going to be 3-3 here. And still that first turret going over to NIP, I think perfectly fine. Yes, Nenny does end up dying and kind of sets them up for the play. One of the most valuable ones to get. Have a lot of experience stuck into them.
Oh, Chains of Corruption. Time to pay the face check tax there, Wunai.
I really want to see NIP contest for this. They are going to be up a few ultimates here. They are missing, obviously, the Chains of Corruption, but no Magnet Storm for Wunai means that Engage is going to be a little limited from LGD, really heavily relying on Vi in this instance. And they have a ton of damage to match. They still have Flash on multiple of their carries. They have the ultimates from Shanji and Nenny, Aki as well with his Paranoia. And already a solo played here for Ninefog and Demolish on the mid lane. I love this piece of tech. This is something that we kind of saw evolve throughout this entire last year on Azir.
Meiji champions. Rift Herald being started up here by LGD Youth after they open up the top side, and they get away with it clean before Aki can show up with this Paranoia. There he'll finally channel it as the Grand Entrance does knock up CC, flashes towards distance, and they are able to buy enough time, and the lights come back on. Leave has the Ambessa corner. Nuo goes back in with the perfect execution, blinks into the pit, and it's just pandemonium. There's no Herald, there's no Baron in there. We're just scrapping like it's Mundo Dodgeball, and it's all bets are off as we finally see a huge play from Leave. Gets a massive triple kill on that on-hit. Give him a quadra, actually, on the on-hit Varus.
How many people are actually building this item second, though? Like, there's no way the Delta's good. Anyway.
Here we go. Another bout of paranoia. Public execution will not create enough of a space here for Nuo, who will fall. Good pick there from Aki.
Okay, I'll check for this item later. Just, it's such a weird build. Like you're saying, getting the ultimates up and available a lot sooner is great for the setup. So, again, looking at the summoner spells, no flash here for Shanji, Aki, or Neni. But on the opposite side, Ninefog missing that summoner spell. He's going to be a big focus for Neni as that ultimate is coming up and available. And we'll see what NIP are able to do in this instance. Because if LGD Youth can get this dragon, they would stall the soul point here for NIP. And also put themselves, I think, in a pretty strong position to still contest this game. Environmental Hexblade has 20 games played and a 45% win rate. So not looking good. We're going to see the engage coming in.
Yeah, here we go with Nemi. On the backside, they've just got Chips completely cornered. He flashes, but he can't get away from Aki. Huge Emperor's Divide comes down from Ninefog to try and buy some space, but he leaves, shows up to the party, immediately gets jumped on by CC, trying to flash back, but Abessa Gaming has arrived. Nuo falls just short, though. I thought he had the angle, but it's CC stacking up the shots, and Ninefog looking for the turn. The rage bar stacked up for Shanji, needs a big Kolami, good slice and dice, and bounces out with the blast cone.
Yes, and I think some of the frontliners, specifically Nuo and CC, are doing a fantastic job of setting up for the Emperor. They're starting a Baron in the live play.
Whoa,
Hold up.
yeah.
They've got a Zero? Hell yeah, let's do this.
Why not? Doesn't have a ton of damage with the second item Banshee's Veil, but we are in our spy espionage arc. Finally spotted out. The Baron is taken by CC before the paranoia comes across. Aki just a bit too late. CC will fall to Neni and Aki, but that is one hell of a heist pulled off by LGD Youth.
That they called the bluff of NIP, but you're losing a lot on the map, and one of the ways you can counter a Baron is just pushing out all of your lanes. Make it so that all the time spent with this Baron is going to be utilized just pushing out lanes and then finally hitting the structures. And you see how many tier 1s that NIP have? 0, the scanner there. So Red Trinket providing a lot of value here for the LGD Youth, and they have they're the ones with the Baron, right? So they're getting extra damage down on this turret. It's going to be the ults from Chips here to at least dissuade NIP and give them a little bit of breathing room as they take this turret.
All right, they get the turret. Last shot of the curtain call being held as Zero turret taking its place. Lights go out. Will Aki commit? It's actually CC going forward.
Whoa,
there's the CC assist. He's got the croc. He wants to target Shanji, but maybe going a bit too far for his britches. Wunai falls first, and now you got PP God trying to find quickness charms, and it's LGDY that are now on the back foot. Ninefog tries to come back. In goes Neni. He just gets obliterated by Chips, and now the perfect execution sends Nuo towards the back line. The fear lands onto Ninefog. Aki gets back in time and sets up Leave to barrel them down with a flurry of arrows.
And now NIP are looking to siege upon multiple turrets in 2 lanes.
What a swing. That really felt like a moment for LGD Youth. Played, love the wit's end as well. Just so powerful for this on-hit Varus. On top of the fact it will nullify a bit of Ninefog's damage, who we talked about is really the apparent biggest threat to Leave, unless he's mispositioned on some of these curtain calls. Cloud Soul as well.
Fight you, or we're gonna get the Baron and end the game anyway without you even getting a chance. They're TPing deep, and we're looking at a fight.
Lights are out. Oh, Shanji's gonna have a huge jump in. Look at the Wombo, grand entrance and a croc on top. Sure, the Emperor's Divide delays the inevitable, but a setup of dreams for ninjas in pajamas. 4 kills with a snap of a finger.
Yeah, NIP can try to end here at 27 minutes, but they're gonna get damn close to it and try to look for that Baron afterwards. Maybe they just go for it though.
Swinging for the fences here, looking for the home run hit. Onto the Nexus turrets, they try and eliminate the one member of LGDY up.
That's
Since
it.
he didn't have a chance in the world, it's just Wunai available. Nexus turrets down. Ninjas in pajamas with a strong showing from Group D. It may not be a bracket stage appearance, but it's a solid 2-1 finish.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.